You are here for a specific purpose. Feel the profound certainty that continuously pulls you back to search for clarity. It was no mere accident or simple calculation of an algorithm that placed this communication in your path today. Something deep within your being has been seeking for days, weeks, or perhaps even months for a sense of confirmation, a sign or an answer that can finally quiet the persistent restlessness in your spirit. You have felt solitary in this internal struggle, carrying an intensity you cannot easily share with others for fear of being judged or told that your emotions are simply exaggerated or idealized. But consider the possibility that this enduring feeling is not a lonely burden, but rather the unmistakable vibration of your own essence, identifying its fundamental truth. Today, the higher consciousness intends to provide you with a gentle yet undeniable confirmation of something you have frequently sensed. Due to fear, past wounds, or a cautious desire not to hope too much, you may have chosen to muffle that inner voice. However, the creative energy of the universe knows that you need to receive this message in order to take the next vital step on your journey. What you are about to understand will explain why your soul reacts with such strength to this specific individual. It will clarify why you experience a profound peace, even during times of silence or distance, and why your intuition, that internal compass that never deceives, refuses to dissipate. Even when your logical mind attempts to persuade you of something else, listen with an open heart. What follows will reveal why this love, which moves your heart so significantly, carries a meaning and a dimension far grander than you can currently perceive. This is not a random meeting or a passing coincidence. What you are going through is recognition on a soulful level, a deep resonance that goes beyond the physical and the mental realms. It interacts with the very threads of your destiny. It is the resonance of something your soul recalls, a truth your mind cannot yet put into words. You have attempted to interrupt this flow, to occupy your thoughts elsewhere, or to close the door entirely. Yet a force you cannot rationally explain keeps returning you to the same realization. The profound feeling that this person did not enter your life by chance is the heart of this revelation. The universe wants you to understand that you are not mistaken. You are not lost in confusion, and you are not merely imagining these things. What you feel originates from a deep level, from those sacred spaces the Source utilizes to connect with you when you stop listening only with your ears and begin to listen with your soul. This is not an invention born of desire, but the truth of your very essence. But how can a person tell the difference between true love and simple longing? That is the essential question that haunts many minds. Am I truly connected? Or am I merely trapped in an obsession or a state of emotional dependency? The mind, influenced by old scars and the fear of recurring pain, will always try to label your feelings as irrational or even dangerous. However, a true soul connection possesses unmistakable markers, signs that do not come from a place of lack, but from the purest possible vibration. The first of these signs is a sense of peace within silence. When you are truly aligned with your soul's purpose through another person, you feel an unusual calm, even across a great distance. This is not a peace dependent on physical proximity, but a deep internal serenity that comes from your soul's recognition. Your innermost self understands that this energy is secure, and that no matter what occurs in the external world, the connection itself remains unharmed. This peace is the whisper of your intuition, telling you that what is truly meant for you will remain. Do you feel this with everyone? Certainly not. You know very well that this does not occur with every person you meet. You sense that this time is entirely different. The second sign is the sudden awakening of your true essence. This unique person has stirred something deep inside you. Talents, emotions, or aspects of yourself you didn't even know were there. These are parts of you that have long been dormant, feelings that only surface when your soul recognizes something familiar. It is as if this bond acts as a catalyst, pushing you to grow and to acknowledge your own inner greatness. This resonance reaches into an ancient memory, a silent recognition that motivates you to become the highest version of yourself. The strength you feel is not a romantic fantasy, but the energetic signature of a shared purpose that joins you in this world. The third sign is the inexplicable durability of the feeling. You are likely surprised by its sheer intensity and persistence. You have tried to analyze it, wondering if it is emotional reliance, fear of being alone, or a simple drive of the ego, but deep down you recognize it is none of those things. Dependency loses its power over time. The fear of loneliness fades with enough distraction. Yet this feeling persists, even when every external circumstance seems to argue against it. This endurance is the language of your soul refusing to end a cycle that has not yet reached its conclusion. What you feel is authentic. You have neither imagined nor fabricated it. This connection was sanctioned by a higher consciousness. Nothing that arrives through destiny enters your life to destroy or damage you. It comes to change you, to refine you, and to strengthen your spirit. If this is so permanent, why then has the universe permitted this distance? Destiny and creative energy make no errors. What has been sown in your heart cannot be uprooted. It does not grow weak or wear away. No matter how vast the distance, how profound the silence, or how much you or the other person attempt to move forward, there are connections the ego tries to force that will fail, and there are connections that simply cannot be broken. This individual holds a unique place in your story. This is not because of your personal will or desire, but because of a power greater than yourself, a plan unfolding beneath the surface of everyday life. The higher consciousness determined long ago that this connection serves a greater purpose, an expansion of love and growth that is destined to manifest. What this person has represented in your life was never a random encounter. Even if your logical mind tries to mislead you and convince you it was just a chapter, a fantasy, or a brief episode, deep down you know that you cannot simply close this book. The reason is quite simple. It is not finished. It is not a completed cycle, but a paused one. The confusion, the heartache, or the quiet separation are not indicators of a final end, but of a period of preparation. Both individuals needed to mature, heal past wounds, and evolve internally to support the stable, conscious bond that destiny has planned for you. The universe does not bring together half souls. It unites complete intentions. You have transformed, and so has the other person. What looks like an insurmountable gap is, for universal energy, merely a necessary space for growth. The higher consciousness does not fixate on the current moment, but on the conclusion of the narrative. And at that final point, this person already has their place. It is a place you cannot yet see clearly because your path has not fully revealed itself. The universe has already perceived the entire journey, and it communicates with you today so that you do not make the error of confusing this profound feeling with mere attraction or fantasy. This connection is not a mistake, not a form of punishment, and not an illusion designed to break you. It was established to teach you how to love without fear, to broaden your awareness, and to help you realize that true love does not disappear. It transforms. It cleanses itself through distance and returns more transparent and more conscious than ever before. The universe would not leave you in this lasting state of confusion if it had not placed the reality of this bond in your heart. Therefore, do not allow doubt to take root, because doubt is the primary enemy of clarity. It is what leads you to sabotage yourself, to question your worth, and to detach from the truth you have carried within for so long. To understand how destiny orchestrates the reunion, we must comprehend what this current time truly signifies. how, in this specific phase, the foundation is being constructed that will ensure the endurance of the bond. We have established that what you feel is real. Your intuition is not lying to you. This connection is signed by destiny. But for the human mind, it is often hard to grasp that something so genuine can involve so much pain and separation. Here lies the deeper logic of fate. It does not operate according to a human calendar, but according to the rhythm of personal growth and awareness. Silence, distance, or obstacles are not punishments. They are the activation of a soul contract. Imagine two soulmates meeting before they were truly ready. That encounter would be chaotic, damaging, and destructive. The energy would be overwhelming, and instead of finding healing, they would only wound each other. Higher consciousness does not permit such a vital connection to be lost in chaos. That is why the pause is actually an act of preventive love. This period that you perceive as abandonment or emptiness is in truth a necessary withdrawal of consciousness. It is the phase in which both of you are on separate missions, not to forget one another, but to refine yourselves individually. It is an agreement made between souls on a higher plane. We separate until each of us has healed enough to hold the greatness of this connection without faltering under its weight. The pause exists so that both parties can dissolve old karmic ties and emotional dependencies that hinder the pure expression of love. For you, the listener, this pause is a vital opportunity to develop an unbreakable relationship with yourself. If you relied on this person to feel whole, love would turn into a form of captivity upon their return. Destiny is teaching you how to find completeness within your own being. The universe is telling you, I do not need you to be bound. I need you to be free and resilient. This is why distance serves as training. It compels you to recognize and heal your most significant inner obstacles. The fear of being alone, the fear of rejection, or the fear of not being sufficient. As long as you do not address this wound of perceived lack, you will continue to attract dynamics that reflect that same deficiency. This period of withdrawal serves to interrupt that cycle. The pause has brought you face to face with your shadows, with the dormant or wounded parts of your soul, and forced you to confront them without the comfort of distraction. Life has shown you that you cannot fill your own inner void with another person. You must fill it first with yourself. Only then, when this person reappears, can they complement you rather than complete you. Maturity does not mean simply waiting with patience. It means transforming that waiting period into deep inner work. As time moves forward, the universe asks you not to stay stuck in doubt or fear, but to use this stage to elevate your vibration, heal old habits, and clear the mirror of your past wounds. The person who returns will not come back to the version of you that was insecure or needy, but to the version that has been renewed, valued, and aligned with its true purpose. Destiny does not want you to remain stagnant, but to become the strong, conscious individual who can manage the depth of this connection without crumbling under fear or the need for control. This is a season of purification. The love that originates from destiny must pass through the fire of healing, and this pause is that fire. It incinerates everything false, attachment, illusion, and fear. In the end, only the pure essence of the bond remains. When that essence returns, there will be no more room for uncertainty, manipulation, or attempts to escape. During this pause, the universe provides you with the most potent tool of all, your own inherent strength. It teaches you to have faith in the process, to yield to perfect timing, and to let go of the need to control the result. When you view this pause as a soul contract, it liberates you from the anxiety of having to force an outcome. You simply need to focus on becoming the best version of yourself. The secret is not to wait for the other person to change or come back, but to ensure you do not waste this chance to transform your own life. Every day within this pause is a gift. It is an opportunity to refine your energy, to love yourself more deeply, and to become a magnet for the frequency of true, stable love. That is the assignment destiny has given you during this retreat. But what does this internal maturing actually look like? And how can you utilize this time to your best advantage? The answer lies in your own personal process. What are you doing with your energy while you wait? You possess the power to turn this pause into the bedrock of a stable future. This withdrawal of consciousness is not a penalty, it is a golden opportunity. How you choose to use this time determines the quality and the longevity of your future connection. Destiny does not want you to wait passively for a miracle to happen. It calls on you to exercise your own energetic sovereignty and build a foundation that cannot be shaken. The first major area of learning is divine detachment. You must grasp that letting go does not mean forgetting someone or becoming cold. It means releasing the other person from the burden of being the sole source of your joy. When you make your wholeness dependent on another, you surrender your power, and every interaction becomes tainted by fear and necessity. Divine detachment is an act of supreme trust. It means offering the connection back to the universe and acknowledging that if this is truly meant for me, it will return to me through awareness rather than control. This act of letting go generates an energy of freedom that is incredibly magnetic. When you stop the chase, you become the very energy that attracts. The second task involves healing patterns of lack. The universe is helping you identify and shatter old cycles of dependency and fear. True love, the kind that comes from your soul's destiny, is not a bandage for your scars, but an expansion of your existing wholeness. If this bond has highlighted a need for external validation or a tendency to settle for less, the universe has separated you so you can see those wounds clearly. Now, you must learn to love yourself as unconditionally as the source loves you. You must become your own primary source of value and security. Every choice you make that serves your inner peace raises your vibration and moves you closer to manifesting what you truly deserve. You must construct your inner temple, a sanctuary of stillness that no external noise can disturb. Peace is not the absence of challenges, but the presence of conscious awareness. When you build this temple within yourself, your energy becomes stable. You stop vibrating at the frequency of fear, doubt, or panic. The law of manifestation is quite straightforward. You attract what matches your own vibration. When you vibrate in abundance, you attract abundance. Your goal is to become so complete within yourself that the presence of this person is a beautiful addition, but not a requirement for your survival. Reclaiming your sovereignty also means behaving as if you already know the truth. If the universe has confirmed that this person is part of your destiny, why would you act from a place of desperation? Do not plead for messages. Do not hunt for encounters. Do not obsessively monitor their digital life. Every action born from desperation is a denial of the truth the universe is showing you. Instead, remain centered, balanced, and resilient. Act with the certainty that everything is shifting in your favor. The silence in your soul is currently your most powerful form of manifestation. You are the architect of your own reality, and your most effective tool is your state of being. The true power of this phase is found in releasing the fear of loss. Fear is the greatest barrier to manifestation. The fear of losing someone leads to clinging, and clinging ultimately leads to repelling. You must reach a point where your belief in your own worth is so solid that the idea of losing this person forever does not shatter you. Only when you are free from that fear can you love and attract from a place of true freedom. Love born from freedom is pure, intentional, and real. It is a shared gift, not a heavy chain. This process of maturity is not optional, it is the prerequisite for the permanence of the connection. The person who returns to your life will not be the same as the one who left, and neither should you be. You are destined to become a lighthouse that no longer requires an outside light to shine. Developing this inner foundation is your current priority, and the universe has provided the time and space to do it. As you work on yourself, you must realize this effort is not happening in isolation. Even if you cannot see or feel it, the same universal energy moving through you is also working on the other side of the bond. It is time to understand the forces acting on the energetic level of the other person and why their current silence is not an act of forgetting, but the start of an awakening. This withdrawal is not one-sided. The creative energy is active within them as well, and their experience, however quiet it may seem to you, is often much more intense and difficult than yours. The distance you perceive is not a matter of convenience. It is the dark night of their ego. The silence you receive from this person is not born of disinterest, but from an internal battle. They have become exhausted by the effort of pretending to be over you, or trying to convince themselves that the connection was a mistake. Their ego, the part that fears being vulnerable or surrendering to intimacy, has built walls where destiny intended for there to be a bridge. Now, the universe uses this silence to dismantle those walls piece by piece. In this stage, the other person faces an unavoidable confrontation. The universe has removed the distractions they once used to mask their emptiness. Solitude has become a mirror, forcing them to look at their fear of commitment, their pride, and their own sense of unworthiness. The ego is the primary saboteur of soul connections, whispering that vulnerability is a weakness or that love is a trap. But creative energy does not tolerate falsehoods. This is why the universe continues to show them that hiding their feelings solves nothing. It only makes the longing deeper. The loneliness they are experiencing is not peaceful. It is a desert where no distraction provides relief. They try to fill the gap with work, other people, or hobbies, but the void remains. That void is where your connection resides. The universe sends them reminders and signs to jog their memory. They try to be rational, but their dreams and their own intuition keep bringing up your name. What they feel is not just a physical pull. It is a silent recognition that what they share with you is completely unique. Destiny sends these impulses to remind them of the richness they turned away from when they chose to follow fear. Their ego is at war with their soul. Their soul knows the truth, but the ego resists the humility required to return. The universe is now working to melt that resistance, softening their pride and breaking the limiting beliefs that stop them from accepting this great love. This process is often slow and can be painful, but it is necessary so that the return is a conscious choice, not a fleeting impulse. Both of you are at a turning point. This person is nearing the moment where the pain of living without the truth of their heart becomes greater than the fear of their ego. When that time comes, their move will not be one of manipulation. It will be a deep gesture of humility, an admission that they could never truly control the power of this connection. The surrender will be to the plan of destiny itself. In this moment of deep reflection, I invite you to think about the signs you have been receiving. Perhaps it is a recurring dream, a specific song, or a number that keeps appearing. I trust this process, and I encourage you to acknowledge these signs as markers on your path. Remember, the other person is being prepared to return with the clarity this bond demands. Destiny does not accept half measures. When they return, it will be with a firm certainty about what they want and what you mean to them. Do not focus on the clock, but on the depth of the transformation taking place. The universe is providing both of you with the exact lessons needed to make the eventual reunion final. But how can you be sure these sensations and dreams are not just products of your own mind? The universe communicates through signs you cannot simply ignore, yet you must learn to tell the difference between a meaningful synchronicity and a hopeful illusion. The human mind is powerful, but can be deceptive, especially when it is in pain. You might wonder, how do I know this isn't just my ego holding on? The answer is in the flavor of the experience. Illusion is driven by fear, lack, and the desire for control. It feels exhausting and leaves you more confused. Synchronicity, however, feels like the universe is moving on your behalf without you having to lift a finger. These signs appear naturally, clear, precise, and impossible to explain away. They are meaningful coincidences that resonate with your inner truth. They are not born of need, but of guidance. Consider the unexpected echoes, thinking of them intensely and then seeing their name or hearing your song. These are energetic waves the universe uses to say, work is in progress. Then there is the calm of intention. When you focus on your own life and let go of control, the universe rewards you with a sense of serenity. This peace is your proof of guidance. Finally, there are undeniable external confirmations, strangers saying something relevant or clear number sequences. These are destiny's way of interrupting your logic to tell you to trust. Even this message is a synchronicity. You are not here by accident. Your task is discernment. If a sign causes anxiety, it is the ego. If it brings peace and strength, it is the hand of destiny. All of this is leading to a single, significant moment, the approaching turning point. The withdrawal of consciousness and the dark night of the ego are preparing the ground for what has already been decided. This manifestation will arrive as an unexpected shift, not a subtle hint, but a clear, tangible action. It will be a message or a gesture that the other person can no longer suppress. It will be their moment of complete surrender to the truth. Do not expect something half-hearted. Destiny requires a foundation of clarity. This person will come forward with the words they have held back, admitting they could never truly escape your energy. This will happen in perfect divine timing, not when you demand it, but when both of you are mature enough to make it last. If it happens sooner, you might fall back into old, harmful habits. That is why the pause was vital. Your final task is to align yourself with the energy of receptivity. This doesn't mean waiting by the phone. It means living at a high vibration so that when they return, they meet the best version of you. If they find the same version of you that was full of fear, the old cycles might repeat. But if they find you in your fullness and calm, the stability of the connection will be undeniable. To be truly receptive, you must detach from expectations, let go of any lingering resentment, and stay centered in your own peace. Forgive their need to flee. It was part of the growth process for you both. The conclusion of this period is near, but the real prize is the person you have become through this journey. Your maturity is the insurance that what returns will stay. Your intuition was never wrong. This person is meant for you, and what you feel is anchored in your life's purpose. You are finally learning to trust that feeling without the interference of fear or desperation. This transformation is already in motion. The pieces are moving, emotions are being stirred, and the truth is coming to light. When this awakening is finished, the result will not be two wounded people trying to fix each other, but two whole individuals choosing to share their light. It will be a stable, conscious, and pure union, stronger than anything you have known before. Never forget that the universe is supporting you. Your path is written, and this person has a permanent place within it. Remain in your light, stay in your peace, and have faith in the process. The reward is already yours. In this continued state of alignment, you must recognize that the final movement of destiny often happens in the silence just before the dawn. You have reached a stage where the internal shifts are becoming external realities. The energy of anticipation you feel is not a figment of your imagination. It is the quickening of the universal pulse as it prepares to bridge the gap between two souls. This phase requires a level of patience that is not passive, but active and vibrating with faith. You are standing at the threshold of a new beginning, one that was forged in the trials of the pause. The universe has watched you reclaim your power, and now it begins the delicate process of weaving your path back into the path of the other. This reintegration is handled with a precision that human logic cannot grasp. It is a series of events, small at first, that gather momentum until the reunion becomes inevitable. You are being called to remain steadfast in your sovereignty, for your strength is the anchor that will allow the other person to finally let go of their own fear.